the Vice story that came out.
Yeah.
And what's so funny, my aunt sent that to me and tagged it to me on Facebook. She was like, watch this. And then some of the other people across the nation started hitting me up.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, man. I was like, I already know I may not even want to watch this.
Right.
So then when I saw it and I saw some of your work, and I remember you talking to me about this before. And then I was like, man, I'm like, damn, you know, this is something out of like a Michael Moore documentary or something. You know what I mean? Like,
yes.
You know, people paying rent to live in homes that they've had their whole lives. And then being in a community with a lot of homes like that. Like, I just redid the roof on the house next door to here. So I'm paying for the roof. I didn't finish paying all my taxes. But with a new roof, I know I set my home up for, like, a great home for somebody to poach. You know?
Yes. Oh.
You, like, some of these concepts that we're fighting against, like, just talk about the tonality of it and the systems that exist and the fights that you're taking and working with so many of these people and these families and reading the legalese and going through these systems. Like, what's going on? Give me like a day on the ground in looking to help a person keep their home.
Yeah. I mean, before I really dive into that, I can't believe what you just said, and you touched on something so important. When I deal with a resident of a foreclosed home, there are these months that go by where the Wayne County Treasurer is the owner, and then a few months later they're going to put it up for sale. And those months are time for the renter to try and save their money, see if they can make a go of it and buy this home. And it's highest bid wins. It is you versus everyone, literally, in the auction. Highest bid wins. Doesn't matter if you raise your kids there, doesn't matter, whatever. And not only that, you are penalized for being a good steward of your home. Mm-hmm. So I literally have conversations with people where I caution them about caring for their home. And I say, maybe you plant the garden in the backyard this year. Maybe don't fix those steps. And it is so wrong. And just in a very basic way, this is not the biggest thing that is wrong, but it touches on something important, which is that there's actually an incentive not to care for something, both emotionally and physically and financially and all of that, because it might not be yours, and your very care for it is a thing that can be turned against you because you've just increased the value to take advantage of it. The occupied homes are the ones that are taken in the auction because they're livable, clearly, and they come with a ready customer. You can start charging rent. As soon as you get that deed, you might make back what you spent in a couple months, and that's the system. One thing that Vice video did, which I think is important, there was a conversation with, the alter ego, the investor versus the nonprofit. And the investor was being interviewed, and he said, yeah, I am buying them, but don't be mad at me for buying them. I'm not the one who put them up for sale. And that's the thing. It's our government, our local government, who puts these properties up for sale and that set up the system. When it was the banking industry foreclosing on everyone, it was just super shitty. But no one, it's a wolf's a wolf. Like, you don't expect Wall Street to really give a shit, But don't you expect the local government, the representative local government, to act in ways that aren't manifestly self-destructive? You would think. And that's the part that always gets me and makes me saddest, honestly, about this.
Black revolutionaries, distillery owners, Italian fashion retailers, and Motown Grammy winners all share their best stories never before told in any other media outlets on Detroit is Different. Visit DetroitisDifferent.com or download the Detroit is Different app on Apple's App Store or Google's Play Store.